Hey guys, Qui-Gon Jake here, and once again it is time for another episode of City Skylines. Now, where we had last left off, we had just constructed the Pearl District, which looks really nice and fancy. All those nice offices. We still have quite a demand for more offices, so let's get started on filling some more in. Let's plop some there, all along in here. Yeah, just like that. We also have a slight demand for residents, which is good to see. So let's put in some more residents over here, right all in that area. So I was checking the city out yesterday, and with Napoleon, and found that these silly little parks, they don't do anything. Like, they don't give you any. No one ever attends them. There's no visitors. It's literally just a walking platform for people. So, these are a huge waste of space that no one really cares about. So, instead of that, what we're going to do is start putting in some monuments. We're going to start... Ooh, at the Galaxy Tower. Wouldn't that be amazing? It's a little big, though. What's this? Transport tower. That would be better. But the road is just barely not big enough. Let's delete this road then. And let's put in... Nah. We'll put in this tower instead. Just like that. And then we'll also put in a park right next to it. A really good park. Let's see, which one should we put in? How about another modern art plaza right next door? And then let's rezone all of this to be more residents. Let's just click and drag. And then we'll put in a street. Simply small one. Right here. Nope, it needs to go right there. Right there. So then that we can get this area as well. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens with the land value. Oh, and things start upgrading. That's good to hear. Let's put another one over here, because this land value over here is pretty poor. Let's stick in, let's put in one of these right here at the end. A nice sunken plaza. That should help increase land value. Oh yeah! Look at that! Look at all that upgrading. Sweet! Let's also get a crematorium, because these people seem to be struggling with that. Let's put it right there for right now. Yeah! That's a nice look right there. I'll take a screenshot at the end of the episode, because I think it's going to look really good with all these new buildings here. So, we'll let that all be there for right now. All that upgrading, yes! The downtown district! And our demands have quieted. Quite suddenly. Let's speed up time a little faster. But how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing nice and fine and dandy. On this, what is today? Is this a Tuesday now? I think it's a Tuesday. It's the day of recording. Sweet. So that was a nice new wave of upgrades. Awesome. Yeah, that tower looks really good. Let's make sure this all got zoned. It did. It's just gonna be a little different from usual. I like that a lot. That looks great. So let's see, what else can we build? What other monuments or buildings of leisure could we construct? We could probably build one more way out here. Are there any other good ones? Let's see, Cinema Cubics. Sure, we could build one right there. That looks pretty good. Huh, you can even see the Star Wars Episode 7. Now that would be a great poster. Great building to see on your way into town. Star Wars Episode 7. That's good. And then let's see, what else could we sneak on in? You know, Grand Mall. Or just an old-fashioned real supermarket. Wonder what that does. Let's sit it right out here. Maybe stick it right... No, it won't fit right there. I'd like to put it in there, but that might not be a good spot for it. What if we just put, like, a Grand Mall? Wow, that's a huge mall. I hate to stick it right there because there's nothing worth doing right there just yet. Maybe we put a tax office just like that. I don't know who likes living next to a tax office, but apparently these folks do. Is that going to help any of the parkland value? Doesn't look like it is. Let's put another sunken plaza then right next. Ooh, a Japanese garden. Let's do that. Doink! Right next to the tax office. There. That'll help. Uh-oh! We got a building on fire. Where's the fire department? Oh, there, I put it out. Nice. Good job, guys. Save the day again. Green Valley looks like it's doing good. That's good to see. How is the Oak Springs village? Health-wise, it's doing okay. Fire, it's doing quite poorly. Okay, let's start by removing this local fire station to way out here. That'll help Green Valley's fire coverage, and then let's put another fire station. Looks like we could use another one over here. Gosh. Oh, because they just need... This is an easy fix. This is a really easy fix. Doink. There. Problem solved. And then over here we need another, probably almost a large fire station. Just to be safe. Yeah, just like that. That'll help. And for this, you can do both fire trucks. It's been a while since we worked on Oak Springs. It might be time to revisit this and just start plotting out some more. Well, nah, I still have Smoky Quarter and the remainder of these squares here and here to plot, and I haven't done that yet. And I still got all of the Dean District and the New Pearl District to get in as well. Looks like demand for offices is once again rising. This is awesome. Okay, let's just fit some offices in right on through here. Boop. Like so. These offices are nice. They're gonna hopefully help demand out a lot, considerably. Huh. They're all building up quite quickly, and now the residents here are also expanding. They got some good parks here. Maybe we get one more sunken plaza in on the corner here. Trying to keep land value up as much as possible. I really want to see good land value here in this town. That's a 7. Baseball diamond, not really a good fit. What if we put some leisure in here? Not like a fishing tour. Well, let's go back to these. What's this? A modernist office. Sure, I'll bite. What does it look like? Yeah, let's just put that right there. Does that affect? It needs power. There's power right there, bro. Yeah, see, you're good. Speaking of power, we're looking great on power. Water, we're looking great on water too. We could use a few more incinerators, I dare say. So let's get a few. Come on over here. You guys are gonna need water, of course. Oh, you already have water. But then power, we'll want to make sure we connect you to the grid, just so that all your extra power can get sent right on in. Very good. Very good indeed. Wow, do those offices already fill in? They did. Just about completely. Okay, let's just fill in all those with offices. In fact, we'll just fill that in while we're at the same time. Commercial staying relatively low, but residence is continuing to slightly sprout up. I'm gonna put all the residents there and there. Heck, I'm just gonna fill this whole thing in with residents because I know that's what's gonna be there is residents. And fill this in with commercial. Fill this in. Come on. Come on. There we go. Fill that in with commercial. Fill the rest of that in. That'll be good. That'll be real good. There's no demand for anything, so let's start continuing to continue expanding the downtown district. So let's start by continuing on. Just go all the way to the railroad tracks. And then we'll get some streets, curving back. Sorry, little house. Just wasn't meant to be. And then you can go like so. Like that. That. Like that. And like that. Very good. Actually, that was not straight. There we go. That was straight. Whoop. Like. A few more bits right there. That'll look good. And then over here as well. Let's see. Let's get some roads going. Are those? Those are bike lanes, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I guess we can do more bike lanes for science. Us monsters. Okay, that's not 90 degrees. Where is 90 degrees? There's 90 degrees. Boom, like that. Okay. There's no demand for nothing right now. All these zones that we've placed here in the Pearl and Dean district are slowly but surely getting gobbled up. Beautiful. So that'll give us time to really start focusing on developing the future zones of both downtown and the Pearl and Dean districts. So let's keep working on this. We have power lines going way out here, so we're going to have to be mindful of those. Let's start by... Oops. That's going to be rough. It's either one off or it's two. Bummer. I'd rather be one extra space than to cut into the possibility of another zone. Come on. Sorry, commercial. Okay, we'll just fill this in right here. Let's turn anarchy on. Nah, that's okay. It'll be fine like that. Turn anarchy back off. Scroll this all the way down. This all the way up. This all the way down. Real quickly. Boink. That is so perfect. Right there. And then what we'll do is do something like that. And then like that as well. And heck, just because we can, stick that in there just to give it some extra flavor. And as well as connecting these two. I just like to make sure there are enough connections that people can get from point A to point B as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Abandoned buildings, no way. Whoosh. We named this street what? Acrobatics Way? No, we did not name the street. Did we not? I thought we did. Kind of curving through Old Town? Yeah, it's called Acrobatics Way. It's a circus. That much is very true. It is most definitely a circus. Though I think we need to upgrade this road from a 2 to a 3 street. It's that busy. Because people are coming back from traffic. And it's busy, man. It's real busy. Just to there, I think, will be necessary. That'll give us 3 lanes. And people seem to be using mostly the 2 lanes, but they'll use all 3, I think, as time goes by. So that'll help out with that congestion there. That looks good. Alright. Wow, look at that filling in so nicely. I love it. Would you stop? Seriously. I mean, okay, you know what? Okay, fine. You want me to do something? When this computer loads, I will. Fine, 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 fine. Leave that. You happy? Some of you are. But you're gonna get de-zoned in a second, so you're not gonna be that happy. I guarantee you. Boink. There. Now will you leave me alone? To be fair, it does flow better when there isn't so many intersections right next to each other. Heck, while I'm here though, I might as well redelete that, build it out to here, and then connect it like that. Nope, you can go one further. One further. No, it doesn't go right there. Boom, like that. That way at least it's a full... It looks good, if you know what I mean. There we go. So that's that problem hopefully solved, just by putting in a really tight elbow. I mean seriously, that guy has to like turn on a dime. But it'll work. And then we got this amphitheater here. That's good to see. But yeah, the Dean and Pearl districts are looking good. Pearl needs to be getting expanded. Okay, what are the zones looking like? Okay, this needs to be the Dean district all right in here. This does not belong to Pearl. Just like that. But then on the flip side, this all belongs to Pearl. It does not belong to Dean at all. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how the cards fall. So now we're up to 39,000 people in the city, which means we are continuing our way towards a colossal city. We can get a nuclear power plant too. But I think it's time, high time, that the downtown district has something to remember it by. And not just a monument, I'm talking about a full-fledged university. The time has come, ladies and gentlemen, to plop one of these bad boys down. Okay, are you not going to let me go right there? Okay. So sorry, little building. But the university's coming and, yeah. It's time. Time to start getting our citizens some, not severe education, but some serious education. And also, I'm sure the schools in this district are wanting a little bit. Yeah, they are. Just a little. Let's put another small school there. I'm sure over here they're really suffering. Yeah. They don't even have a single school here. Let's put one there and then another right there. High school wise, yeah, they need a high school as well. That's not surprising. Put one there, and then they could probably use another one next to the university right here. Okay, listen to all that upgrading. Bunk, 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 bunk. That's a good sound. Boy, downtown is now really starting to take shape. I'm loving it. Oh, that is so good. I gotta take a picture real quick. That's a great view of the city. You got the Pearl and Dean district there in the background. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I love that. And then we have these new districts here waiting to be utilized once we have all of these zones used up. Now, it's interesting to see the offices have completely used their zones, besides just a few remaining ones. So the offices have come in quite well here in the Pearl District. Traffic is, of course, backed pretty far over here. It's either you're in the left lane or you're in the right lane. You're either turning or you're going straight. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, I'm thinking of making this street a one-way right here. I'm thinking about it. I'll get back to you guys on that. Or tell me what your thoughts are. But yeah, the Pearl District is looking very nice and fancy. Even the commercial has started plopping in on the sides here, which is great. Gives the industry something to ship to. Speaking of which, poor Cornflake seems to really be struggling with fire protection. Let's put another fire station down. Right there. They just can't seem to stay fire protected. There's always something burning down. Now probably there's a decent amount of it because it is farmland that it easily catches fire. But come on, fire station, you're supposed to be faster and better than that. Just do the American fire everything. I think they're taking care of this. The Baconary! That's a great name. And all the mooing starts. Okay. Now, the hope is that once this Dean and Pearl districts get fully optimized, that we will, that we'll hopefully be able to start really working on the remainder of downtown, because look at that. That is starting to really look like a really cool town. Oh, you've got Old Town here, you have Dean District and Pearl districts, and they really should be encompassed by their respective territories. And they seem to be doing that for the most part right now, which is good to see. This actually belongs all to the Green Valley. Then you got the downtown district. We're going to continue that down here to the rail. It's going to be it's pretty much going to be the border for downtown. Oops, someone doesn't have water? By George! There, problem solved. Let's keep on keeping on. Then the typical usual. Like so. A nice cross section for downtown. Water treatment's looking great. Looks like once again the offices are really clamoring. Now my hope is that as we also continue to expand residents down here in the downtown district, that more people will be using this bridge. Because right now, bicyclists and pedestrians are the only ones. Dogs and bikes are the only ones utilizing this bridge, which is a real shame, all things considered. Heck, it might also be time to turn this train station on. Wow, look at the demand. They just keep going. Alright, I'm super stoked. We need to get going on some more residents down here. And some more commercial. Boop, 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 boop. Some more commercial down here. I guess we also need to expand this side out. Like that. And then we can put a park in over here that is one of those 7s, like the tennis court. That would fit great there. And then maybe another Japanese garden over here by the college. Maybe one more over here by the river. Make a nice peaceful zen area for everybody. That'd be good. People will like that. And don't you worry, we'll get power to you soon. In fact, really quickly, because we're in the neighborhood, we'll just do this. There we go. Now you have power. Ooh, looks like our... Is that our morning or is that our evening power? I think that's our evening power. Let's see right now. No, that's our morning power. So we gotta raise the budget on our morning. %, that means we probably need to increase our nighttime power output by at least 10%. There. How's it looking now? That's much better. That's a huge increase. Good. Why don't we just... Because this power section here is useless. What do we have here for zones? We have commercial and industry. Let's just bite the bullet and fill the rest of this in so it's not just a big gaping hole like this. I like to utilize the space that we got. I know this is going to be a little weird, but whatever. Okay, and then we'll finish zoning that. I guess we'll zone this to be just some additional residential and commercial. Not residence. You do not put residence next to the smoky quarter. Heck no. Uh-oh. We got some backup. This is even using a lot of passengers. Only 117. That's not a lot. Wow. This rail here is super busy. One day people will use this a lot. One day. Wonder how many people are using the freeway to get to work too. Let's find out. Wow. Well, the freeway here is now pretty busy. We gotta get a good name for this road right here. What would be a good name? We already have Main Street. What was one of the green roads in or properties in Monopoly? You know, I think there was it Cleveland Way? No, what was it? I'm gonna have to look online because I don't know off the top of my head. We'll name that next time. But wow, we have made a lot of progress today. The Dean District and Pearl District have both doubled in size. Downtown has got a wonderful new addition with the Transport Tower. We should give that a cooler name. We should call that... what should be a good name for it? Instead of a transport tower, because that really isn't what this thing is. This should be called... We'll call this the... we'll call this McPherson's Tower. That looks great. Now we have some fires, but while we finish here, it looks like I need to put in a few more services really quickly. Put in one more of these over here. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. And then also one more out here. And then also healthcare. Just to be safe. And police, yes, yes. There, and then fire is decent, but we could most definitely benefit from another fire station. Listen to that upgrading. Holy crap. Wow. Look at this. We have a huge death wave rolling through the city. But we're gonna have to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, because I enjoy it quite a lot. We'll pick up where we left off here next time. So until then, I will see you later.